Ooh, she's dirty. We got another busy day coming. They're talking of quite a bit of rain coming tomorrow. Could see 10 mil, could see 2 inches. They don't really know. But we got a lot of jobs to do. The dryer is going to take, that is only going to be filled as and when today, so we got to get these big bales in. Young Andrew did 430 odd big bales of straw. They're coming back to the farm. We're just discussing where they're going to go. The farmer's already dusted off the combine, fueled the combine. He's just going off to do the small baler because we're going to do some more small bales today. There'll only be about 1,000 for today. Some nice wheat straw over at Jackie's, so we're going to get that. And we've got no air, so I've got to wait a minute. Got some pushing up to do. Got to move the combine header for the farmer. We've got 430 big bales to get in. Got a double shed here that we can use, so it's just quicker and easier. We know where they are. We can move them another day if we need to. It's going to rain tomorrow. They don't know how much is coming, between 10 and 50 mil. So you could end up with a light shower, or you could end up with blimmin' 2 inches. So we want to have them cleared off the field, as many as we can. Anything we can't, we'll stack up. The small bales we'll go along and collect later on when they're done. That'll be this afternoon. There's round baling hay going on. Colin's going to be round baling some hay, but they'll be fine left out. And farmer's hoping to get these oats in up the hill today. So Barry's going to be running the grain trailer. Uncle Franklin will be running the rake. Dave's going to be tedding first thing. And then Dave and Jordan will run trailers later on. Me and Keithy will load and unload. And I'm going to run a dryer load through the dryer. We've got one just cooling down. I'd like to get another one of those in if we could. You know, we've only got a day's worth of drying, but we haven't really got the time to be drying today, if you know what I mean. This is just gonna go here for a moment. Some oats to push up for Barry. We'll leave the pusher on so he can push his own. He's getting back in plenty good time. I don't know what the oats are yielding. We'll go through all that on another video when we got a bit more time. Keithy's unloading straw at the moment. Keithy's got his own list of jobs as well. A bit more daylight today. These are the oats. These ones are, oh, these are a bit better. They are better. They're weighty in your hand, which is a good sign. I don't think they're as good as last year's, but last year's was exceptional for oats. It was like the year of the oat last year. Those are good. A little bit of chaff in there. We may end up running him through the dryer just to clean him up. We got, in a little while, we got the man coming to collect the bags for the fertilizer bags and the waste containers for the spray containers. So we've got to sort that out in a moment as well. They all have to come during harvest. They can't come when you're not busy. They've had since what? Since end of May, when we stopped using bags. They could have showed up then, couldn't they? But they're here now, so we've got to sort it out. Matthew, steady does it. Right, we've got some bags to stick on him as well. That is just going to go in here for the moment. You follow me round.
Where did you say the bungalows were?
The
Seed sacks and that.
if you follow me around, I'll help you with them. They're just on. We'll go around the farm. It'll be like we're going out, back out, and you'll see them.
Yeah,
I'll
I think open them, but we're not going far, are we?
Yeah.
Pull it over.
It's the opposite side. It's going to be on the opposite side. All the fertilizer bags are on there. He said they get chopped up, made into furniture and recycled into all sorts of bits. So. Thanks very much.
Can we get out that way?
Yes, yeah. Just follow it round, takes you straight back out.
Just
all
get
right.
your paperwork.
No worries, thank you. Where you got to go next?
Only 5 miles down the road.
Oh, is it?
And then into Rushden, Northants, and then that's me done.
Oh, that'll do.
So hopefully, 3:30, could be on my way home.
And a long weekend.
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully.
Nice one.
Right, have a good day.
Yeah, you too. See you later. Thanks for that. They all go into recycled plastic chairs and stuff like that. So, you know, your garden furniture and stuff like that. So that's good, isn't it? You know, there isn't a lot of waste on this farm. There is a little bit, but for the most part, it is all recycled. It costs a bit of money to do that, but you feel better about yourselves, you know, doing it like that. But what a lovely chap on the lorry. He's yeah, looks like he's got another farm to go to, and we'll build up some more bags. And Linda's back on the hay deliveries. We're going to put one more dryer in before we get picking up straw. I think young Jordan's going to take some trailers over to the straw fields for us. Keithy's going to be back at the yard. He's going to look after the dryer. I've had, I can't lost count of the amount of days I've had around this thing now. But we are getting towards the end of it. I think the dryer's only got enough for one more tank of fuel anyway, so this will be the last tank. Keithy will empty it later on. Gonna be a busy one today. Careful, get them in and out of here. Keep it coming backwards and forwards. Nolan's is coming as well, so we'll get a fuel delivery today. Really heavy usage for fuel this end of the year. For these, you know, for this month and the cultivation period as well is heavy on fuel. We do go through a lot of fuel this end of the year. Combine will sap 500 litres on its own a day. Very heavy fuel usage, expensive as well. I've just put that in the way for Keithy, which she's going to be really chuffed about. Irish trainer. You can take. You can take yours if you want. Do you find it easier in yours?
I hadn't drove that one.
No, yeah, use your one. If you're used to your one, use your one.
It's all there.
Yeah, it should be all there. It's just by that weighbridge there.
Sorry,
I'll move out of your way in a second, and then you can. We took a barrier down. I don't know if that makes it easier.
You took the barriers down?
Yeah. So you got 3 bays to choose from. All right. So we're out on the field. Feels like we've been tucked in at the grain store for the last 3 days. Which I don't usually mind, but it's nice to get out on the field and load some bales. Keithy's back at the yard. He's going to unload them. He's better at unloading than I am. Just put that in the middle somewhere there. That's fine. Young Jordan's running loads, and Dave will be running loads as well. But yeah, they go on the trailers pretty nice. We'll push that up for them. If you start pushing on the trailers now, the drawbar sinks into the mud, and then you can't wait. You've got to get the loader to get them out. So I always push them up when the boys got tractors on. That way they look nice and square when they're all sorted. But yeah, this field did pretty well. I think the field next door, they were, I think farmers said they were 4-tonners, these ones. Young Andrew came in last night and big baled them for us. The straw's still quite nice, considering how much rain we've had. It's more than acceptable actually. David and Keithy have been tedding it to get it dry because it's had a shower on it, and yeah, it looks quite nice in a bale actually. Not as nice as last year, granted, but still more than, you know, acceptable. You do have years where the straw turns black, so I wouldn't say this is a... Where am I going now? Didn't know where I was going then. I'm on the trailer. But yeah, straw's pretty nice. The ground is quite soft, so cultivation should be a little bit better this year, hopefully. We're not thinking about that yet. We've still got plenty of harvesting and straw making. And we've still got a lot of hay to do, believe it or not, if we get the opportunity. Big trailers, you can get a few more on these. Nice and easy to load though, these are. There's a kite here, just about to have a wrap. It's quite a big one. We'll see him come down in a minute. Oh no, he hasn't got it yet. Keep missing it. Little mouse is taking off this way. Let's see if we can... Oh, there he goes. Come down for another go. Keeps picking him up and dropping him. I don't know if you remember it. If you've been following a long time, last autumn, this is where Jackie has her annual ploughing match on these fields. Basically, it's a charity event where people bring all their, you know, it's vintage ploughing tractors. Last year was ever so dry and the ground was just unbelievable. The guys, you know, the ones that did turn it over, it just left a hell of a mess. As you can imagine, just boulders, you know. We dissed it over a couple of times, we flat rolled it, and then Keithy drilled it with that combination drill, and we just thought, what are we doing? You know, it was so dry. It caught a shower, it started coming up, it was patchy in bits and places, and farmer said we had 2 different varieties, Costello in here and Nelson in the far one, in the far field over the way. And the Costello yielded 4 ton to the acre and the Nelson yielded about 3 ton, which is what we've seen everywhere else pretty much with the different varieties. And me and Keithy couldn't believe our ears this morning. We were just like, wow. But we're here for the packs. We're going to pick the packs up and then we're going to move back and just finish our big bales. We've had a hell of a day. The boys have been absolutely on it. The Jordan and David, they've been doing the trailers. They've been on it today. I managed to film just as they're getting back to the field. So yeah, we've had a good day of it. Keithy's back at the yard. He's unloading them all. So yeah, this straw's pretty nice. Even though it's had the rain on it, it's still pretty nice. And fingers crossed, Jackie's ploughing match, I can tell the soil's completely different this year to last year. So yeah, the boys might get a good go at it this year. All right, mate. What do you reckon? He'll need another one. Yeah, do you want to go and grab it? Is that all right? I imagine we'll get them on them 3.
Yeah. What's up with Linda's tractor then?
I don't know, why?
They all park to the side of the road, hit in front, and then stumps and front shaft.
Oh, I imagine the gear, but it keeps losing its gears.
Oh, right.
It's got a funny, if you hit a bum, it says, oh, I ain't got no gears no more, and then stops.
Oh, right.
They're all having a look at it, are they? Oh, classic Linda, eh? Linda's broke down again. just so unreliable, she is. Unbelievable. Look at this straw, beautiful. We like this Costello straw. Last year, it showed up last year. Really nice straw. It's not as good quality as last year, but it's been rained on a hell of a lot. And even so, it's still pretty good. We have been working flat out today. None of us has had a break. None of us has stopped for lunch. It's been pretty relentless. We got rain coming tomorrow morning, so we want to have this. We want to have these packs picked up, and we want to have these big bales home. And I imagine we will be into the dark. If we are, we are. Every farmer across the country is doing the same as us right now. If every business worked the way we do, well, what a different world you'd have. But, and I'm not saying people don't work hard out there, I know they do. I know there's people out there working hard. But if every single sector of every business worked the way we have to work, you wouldn't believe the world we would live in. But I'm not one to get into all that. I just think people should make more of an effort. It's soft out here. Hopefully it stays like this for the boys. A lot of them last year didn't even show up for it. They knew what it would be like. It's heavy clay soils, these, really heavy. So hopefully this year we get a good turnout for the ploughing match. I'll make a nice video for you. Jackie always does it. She always gives the proceeds to the air ambulance. And it's always a good day out. Well, I enjoy myself anyway, but I'm probably a bit sad. Right, we're going to get these cleared up. Dave's going to grab me one more trailer. If I don't need it, I'll just pull it back for me. Bales are spot on, grabbing lovely. That's how you want your bales. The old man and Linda was up here baling and packing. I bet he liked that. He was on the baler yesterday. Oh my god. We finished baling. Keith said he come back in the yard. He was there for 5 seconds. He was on a telehandler with a trailer back up here loading the straw onto trailers. He's 84. What a madman. I don't know what the time is. Time is 9 o'clock. We've had a hell of a day. Farmer's finished the oats. He's just got here to help me these last few loads. We've loaded 450 odd of these big uns off the field. They also did about 1,500 small ones. And I don't know how many, they did some small oat straw as well. And they've managed to get all that in the shed, so we've had a hell of a day. Dave and Jordan have been constantly backwards and forwards with the loads. They're back now, I can see. We'll get these strapped up for them. Get them on the go. We might have to come back ourselves and grab one, save them coming back. But yeah, massive effort today. No epic sunset today though, so we're stuck with a bit of night loading. We will probably, I don't know, we've got another hour out here or something. But yeah, we're going to leave it there unless something fascinating happens at the end. But I hope you like that one. We got rain coming in the morning. How much? Nobody seems to sort of know. It keeps changing, so could be a lot, could be a little bit. Hopefully it's a little bit. But either way, we're going to get something, I think. don't cram them on the trailers, we don't cram them full of bales. You can get more on there, but we want to keep the weight off the field ideally, and yeah, we just don't go overloading them, we don't need to. The boys are back now, I see, just coming in with a load. Right, anyway, we'll start a new video tomorrow and see what we ended up with, see how many oats we got in the shed. I've had a day on the field today, it's been a nice little change actually, but there we go. Right, thanks very much for watching, make sure you like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Cheers.